Hello everyone, my name is Jan. I'm working on my 2009 Prius. This is a Generation 2 in America, US. I was basically replacing my license plate bulbs. And you can see I've actually put in the replacement LED bulbs. I'm not a super car modification guy, but my one left license plate bulb was flickering. It looks like it turned back on when I started checking out my bulbs, but I figured what the heck. I had purchased a pack of LED bulbs on Amazon, fairly inexpensive. I bought a set of these. I don't remember the price, but these seem reasonable. So these J-Tech now came with 10 bulbs, and you can see the pins just slide in here. And I actually have the old bulb, you can see right there, that I pulled out of this assembly. So you can see I have the panel here that you normally see on the inside of the car. This sits on the inside typically, and it has the handle on it, and it sits up there. So I've already changed the bulbs, but it dawned on me that others could benefit from a package here. But so this panel is essentially on here by these green plunger pieces, and when I pulled this down, a lot of plunger pieces stayed up here, so I'm kind of working them off with a screwdriver and some electrical tape over the end, so I don't really scratch anything up too much, for that matter. So I have this going on because I did one and kind of started scratching there without it, just a regular flathead screwdriver. Or if you have a kit to change like a cell phone or a tablet screen or battery, something like that, that might be a good choice here. I have one of those sets, but I can't seem to find it today. So I'm trying to get these off, and it seems like I need to get them out of here because this plunger piece slides out of the side like so, and then it sits on the side here, and they kind of pop back into place. So hopefully you guys can see that well. Just want to show you how they sit in this hole. So I'm missing some of these plunger pieces. I tried to put it back on as is, but it was never going to get, this tip was never going to get around the edge of this by just popping it back on. So to pull this off, I just reached in the corner while it's on the vehicle and pulled with some direct force. I didn't want to bend it, fold the panel in any way, so I kind of pulled it straight down, and this is what I got. So when you pull it off, these aren't actual license plate bulbs, so just to give you some orientation here, sorry, the hatch is up, so you see them just sitting there on either side. You can kind of see them directly on the other side, and then they're in some housing to keep them from getting wet or, you know, protected there. So basically you turn these things to the left. Obviously have the car off, the lights off if the car's on, and twist them to the left, and they pop out. So they're pretty cool to do that. So they just pull out then make sure the bulbs are cool and pull them straight out and pop them back, pop your new bulb in. And before you put them back in, I turned the lights back on just to test that they worked, and went back in there and did that. So now they're back here and back in here, and they're both obviously working now, so that's cool. So hopefully that's a good sign that these are going to stay as is, and hopefully this looks cool and not too bright or ridiculous on here. I don't want to really draw too much attention to myself with LED lights, but they look neat, and they look like they have a neat hue to them. It's kind of hard to see it here, so I'm going to try to put this panel back on and use the screwdriver, and I'll show you the end result when I'm done. Thanks. Alright, it's Jan again here. So I got these things off, but I ended up not using the screwdriver as much as I had utilized, because that was really trashing everything. I got some needle nose pliers, and I just basically grabbed the tip of the blue thing and pulled them straight out of holes. I just made sure it doesn't look like I did too much to them. Got that taken care of. So hopefully got that out of here. Now you see I've aligned them all on the brackets. Get them back in the spot, and they just slide on, so you can see the bracket, so it just slides there. Let's double check before I put this back on that the lights are still working. They are. Alright, so I can't put these back on and film this, so I'm actually going to get in the car, close the trunk, pop this panel back on, and hopefully these all pop into their respective holes, and then I'll be good to go, and I'll be back with my end result. Thanks. Alright guys, well this is the next cut here, and I'm sorry for the mess. I have successfully repaired this thing, so it's pretty cool. Popped it all together. Don't hop in your trunk and try to hit it out. What I discovered was put it up here at first, click the bottom corner so that plunger pops in of of the trunk here, this hatch area, and then line up the front pieces. So there's a little tab here, so make sure these line up and you pop them all together, then push up. And what I found was I was hammering all these and I heard some really confirming clicks that's back in place, and it looks like everything's working. My lights are working, and hopefully that helped you to build more confidence to change these bulbs yourself. It wasn't the easiest thing in the world, but it wasn't impossible by any means. It took me about 20 minutes to safely put this thing apart, take it apart, and put it back together. All right, if you have any questions, put in the comments. Hopefully I can get to them and answer your questions. All right, take care.